fishtanktv.com, YouTube subscribers, what's up? It's your boy Keith coming at you. Got a new project on the way. This is the first of a series of videos. Gonna edit and put them together. But anyway, I have this 5.5 gallon. Was my quarantine tank. Gonna go ahead and set it up as a beta tank with the inspiration from all you guys, Eric and Ross. You guys are doing your little 5 gallon nano tanks, and I've wanted to do one for a minute. So here's what I got rolling. I got this little small little filter with a spray bar on it. That'll do well. Just a small tank. Excuse me, I got the burps. I got a nice couple pieces of this wood here I'm going to incorporate into the scape. Dude, I'm just having some issues right now. Awesome. My videos are always full of surprises. But anyway, I got this piece. I kind of trimmed it up the way I want it, and that's going to go in there. In conjunction with this piece, I think I'm going to kind of make some sort of a tree. And other materials I have is I had this large piece of slate here, and this rock is slightly different, so I may just go with all of this. But this is going to be for my rock work. It's a darker rock, but kind of a flat rock. I'm going to make some terraces and such with it. I'm going with fluorite as a substrate, and that's about it. Gonna put a beta in here. I think that's my goal. Do a beta, and I'm thinking maybe like one or two little autocats or something like that, and maybe some shrimp. I don't want to get too crazy with it, but it's definitely going to be a little planted tank, a little experiment. So I hope it comes out good. I'm going to make a cool video, and I hope you guys like it. Give some comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace! So what I've been doing is been storing my sponge for my filter on my 5 gallon and some of this ceramic filter media. Been storing it in the back of my my back filter on the 29, and gonna use that to kind of seed up the 5 gallon tank. Just finished cleaning the 29. It's a nice shot of it. It's looking baller. This wisteria needs to grow taller and fill in on this side. It's kind of lagging, but everything else has come back. The Rotala is just full effect. Can't even get with that. I don't know what the deal is. It pretty much it's just taking care of itself. Been losing quite a bit of the red Ludwigia rapens in here. It's just got a shady spot under the log and underneath the circulation fan. So I've kind of been ripping out the bad stuff and slowly replacing it with crypt balansae, which kind of I think can wisp over to where there is light, and it'll still take up some of that, you know, the floor space. So that's what's going on in the 29. But this video is more about the 5 that's coming up. So peace. Just wanted to show how I'm treating the driftwood. I boiled a couple big pots of water and poured it in here, so it's getting a lot of the tannins and the stuff leached out of the wood. And I'm just using this empty water jug. It's just heavy enough to keep the wood submerged, but it's not breaking these little branches and stuff. And I think it's kind of starting to get waterlogged as well. It doesn't even look like it's floating that much. So that's what I'm doing. Boiling water. May do another treatment. I don't know. I'm going to see how much tannins leach out with this first one, since it's such a kind of a skinnier branched wood. But that's what's up. And keep it rolling. 5 gallon beta planted sick ass nano baller tank coming soon. Stay tuned. So I got my basic hardscape laid out on my 5 gallon beta tank. And what I've done is I have a larger raised planter in the back. That's where all the mechanical equipment is, and this is going to be where the tree kind of comes out, and it's going to help conceal some of that. And then I have a smaller raised planter up towards the front to create a bit of a front and back perspective. And there's going to be some raised plantings here, and plants here, and then this whole little area is going to be carpet plant. So that's what's up. I have a LED fixture. It's kind of tight. Let me turn it off. Picked it up. You can see it's got a good amount of LED bulbs on it, and it's actually pretty pimp. Fits right over the top of this tank. It's just a desk lamp, but folds up. So that's pretty pimp, and that's gonna be getting set up here today. So I'm gonna keep it rolling. Peace. Soaked my driftwood all day, and just kind of finished making the arrangements. And this is the arrangement that I came up with. These 3 pegs on the bottom are actually going to be buried, so it's going to be a little bonsai looking tree. And with some of the clippings, I made this little small little piece, which is going to kind of offset it. So you'll see when it's all done. It's going to be tight. And then these are the plants I ended up getting. I got some. I don't want you to see how much I paid for this shit because it's ridiculously embarrassing. But I got some riccia. It's a moss. I got in here, it's hard to see, but I got a dwarf moneywort. I got microswords. I got a crypt parva, and I got an Anubias petite. And those will be going in the 5.5 gallon Betta tank, along with a couple pieces of crypt balansae I'm gonna throw in there. So stay tuned. It's gonna come, and I'm gonna be pretty stoked to show it. Peace. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Keith coming at you. The final of my evolution of my planted nano Betta tank. This is the final project. It's not grown in or nothing yet, but this is what I came up with. I have stem plants in here. And here is golden dwarf moneywort, also known as a type of bacopa. Along the back I have crypt balansae, given some tall kind of fingery look to it, and I've complemented it with a little bit on this side. I have my tree, which has riccia. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have it tied off all along the branchwork here. Hopefully that's going to kind of fluff out a little bit and make it look like foliage on a tree. And I do have some growing emergent out of the top of the tank here. This is a 5.5 gallon tank. I have a little bit of the wood here on the other side just to kind of complement it, with also the riccia tied to it. Also, as a foreground carpet plant on my upper terraces, I have just a little bit of crypt parva here in the front, just in front of the moneywort and the crypt balansae, and same on the other side, crypt balansae, crypt parva, golden moneywort. Also have some Anubias petite in here, worked into the wood arrangement, kind of giving it a little bit of a tree look. I would like to fill in this upper planter a little bit more, but I just kind of ran low on substrate. I have kind of an angular flat slate rock in here to use my rock work, actually used in my rock work. And I've kind of simulated a little creek bed here, and I have some round cobble rocks. I'm not sure if I want to use them or not, but I was thinking about kind of intertwining them throughout here and kind of making it look like a stream with some round cobble in it. And I have microswords planted all the way around the back and kind of just lining the shoreline of this creek here and wrapping around the front. So that is my 5.5 gallon planted nano Betta aquarium. This is my roundtail Betta, and I decided to name him Schmitty, and he is just looking beautiful. He's, I think, a roundtail is what he was, a roundtail Betta, and he's got some pretty sick colors, as you can see, a lot of blues and purples, and I've gone ahead and nicknamed him the Velvet Pimpn. So you can be sure that the Velvet Pimpn and his plush ass living arrangements are going to be happy. And there you can see how happy he is. He's all flaring out his fins. And give you a quick little overview of the top of the tank here. This is what's going on. So I'm really happy with how everything turned out in here. Got a small cheap heater. I think it's made by Tetra. It was like a $20 heater, perfect for a little 5-gallon tank. And I have an Aquatop little mini internal filter with a spray bar that's built in, and this says it's rated for up to a 30-gallon tank, but I'm not buying that by any means. But I think it's perfect for this little 5.5. So that is what is up. Please let me know what you think. Really happy about the way this turned out. Can't wait for everything to fill in a little bit, but let me know your opinions on it, and I'm looking forward to doing more of these. I think I'm going to start doing more small nano tanks, so be sure to see some more of those coming in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye. So I got all the materials laid out. This is all my Dwarf, no, it's microsword. Anubias petite, my riccia, crypt parva, crypt balansae, and the Dwarf. I guess it's a moneywort or a moneywort, I'm not sure. But that's what's going in the 5.5 gallon. Also, these two nice pieces of driftwood incorporated. So, just wanted to show you the materials, how I lay them out, and I get my planting tongs and I go to work. So, I'm going to do that now, and stay tuned. Peace.
We got Keith here working on his new nano. He's got the LED set up.
That's right, bitches.
Playing some microsword. It's going to get a whole little bed going down there. It's going to fill in nicely. Going to get a nice little carpet of microsword for
micro carpet
for his bright new Betta Schmitty. Schmitty's pretty badass. So is this nano tank. Stay tuned, bitches.
Tedious ass work, man. Dude, things about to fall off.
Got the tree of life here. Keith's working on.
It's a tree of fucking crazy ass amounts of patience.
Tree of wisdom. Got some specialty grapewood. These fused together to make a tree.
Woo!
Some nice moss on there.
That's a perfect one up there. This is riccia, which is, I guess, a crystal wort or a live wort or something like that. But I think it looks pretty pimp here. When it gets all grown in there, it'll look like little leaves on the tree. And just imagine, I think I probably spent at least an hour tying these little tethers. At least an hour, if not longer. That's how it's done right there. Super quick sauce. Kind of reposition it. Part looks like it needs a little tether. Just like that. Put a couple of little square knots in it. Nice and slow. Do two. And snip, leave a little bit. And repeat 837 times. What's up, FishTankTV.com? This is Keith coming at you with a 5-gallon Betta Nano update. Just put the finishing touches on the tank. Still gonna get a few more plants, but not right now. I've gotta hold off. But I did add in just a few small little round river cobble here to kind of accentuate the stream bed, I guess, as it was. So there you go. Little perspective view. As far as the background goes, I know some of you commented on the pictures about the backgrounds. Right now, I don't know. It's just kind of an experiment, and I'm just trying it out, and I'm just going to let it grow. I got a little bit of background. I may try it out, but I think once it's all full of when the plants kind of fill in, it won't really need a background. But for now, I don't know. I might mess around, but that's it. This is the last video of the series. So 5.5 gallon planted nano Betta aquarium. So I hope you guys like it. I know I enjoyed making it. So, peace.